Hey there guys, how's it going? Back again in fullest of effect, and it is nearly D-Day. D-Day, or should I say P-Day, or maybe even E-Day for Epoxy Day. So today I've taken a day off work to do the final bit of prep, and the prep today consists of hoovering the floor to get all the dust off, just giving a once over on the floor. Now I've got some cracks. I've got around the perimeter where the base of the floor joins the walls. There's some cracks. If I don't seal them, the epoxy will roll into them. So I'm going to do a two-stage. I'm going to put some DAP, and I'll show you the product later. And I'm going to put that in. Give that about an hour to get just a bit tacky, but not dry. And then I'm going to put. I've got some oil primer, okay, epoxy oil primer, and so I don't want to use the other stuff because I want to, almost like a practice run, and I'm not sure how this is going to work, or if it's going to work, and I think my mind says it will work, because it's kind of a primer, and what I'm going to do is put the oil primer around the sides to kind of seal it in, and then tomorrow we're going to do the base. So I'm going to show you what we've got so far. So if I show you here, you can see that the crack is nicely filled, it's to level. There are some bits, strangely enough, that I missed, but I think when I was using a diamond floor grinder, it was pulling up a lot of dust and it was difficult to see what was done and what wasn't done. But there's still a few stains here. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but they're certainly rough, so I think the epoxy should go, and I'm not really, and I've got one here, I'm not entirely sure what this one is. There's some kind of a chemical, I don't know what it is, rust or something, but that's been missed, I don't know why. So I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to give it a try. I could be really anal about this, but I'm not going to. I just want to show you the cracks here. Can you see? Can you see? I'm going to have to put some DAP in there, and it comes all the way around here. And then I'm going to seal it. So I'm going to come back after I've sealed it. Okay? Back in a bit. Hey guys. Okay, so I put the DAP. That's DAP. In here, and now you want to make sure it's not silicone, okay, it's the one which is latex, and it's easier to tell because when you go to look at the instructions it says you can clean up with water, whereas with the silicone you can't, so it has to be like this. I'm going to leave this for about an hour just to take the tack off, and then get on with the epoxy. I've got something else I want to do. There you go, it's not looking too bad, is it? And the next stage is the epoxy. I'm nervous. I hope everything goes well. Okay, back in a bit. Okay, so we're ready to put the epoxy oil stop primer, and my idea is to cover the caulking with this. So the stuff we need is a bucket. Big enough for that, or more than big enough, and that will help dissipate the heat. Yes, I said heat. This epoxy will get hot when you mix it, and as you can see, that's Armourcoat 1820 oil stop primer part A and part B, so, or part B and part A, and we have to mix equal quantities of that. We also have one of these drill attachments. So the idea is we're going to put these two into the bucket and gently mix them up, and then I'm going to apply it with a brush. I've got it on a thing here. I'm going to do it in the cool of the garage, because the cooler it is, the less time it takes to go off. The time, it says the pot life is about 2 hours, 1 to 3 hours, so I should be good on that. I've just got to do a thin line around there, and I'm going to put up board and do it all there. So I'll come back and show you the results afterwards. Hey guys, okay, I'm back again. Okay, so
Here is the primer that I put down in the corners. It's a bit messy, but I'm not too worried about that. The reason being is these walls here I'm going to paint anyway, and it was just ready to seal the gaps, which it seems to have done. It was a bit difficult. Well, I wouldn't say difficult. It was the paintbrush, so it was very watery, and then it started to harden up. But we'll see how we go. Tomorrow I'm going to put the epoxy. I'm going to have to mask the front door, and then put some paper down, and then what I'm going to try, I actually might do with a roller, because I'm not sure of the amounts. I had a problem with mixing the epoxy. The solids had actually settled, so I had to stir each can individually and then mix them together in that big can, and it was okay. The can didn't go off until for about an hour, and so I should be able to do this in half an hour, at least if I do two halves, 2 cans. So we'll see what happens tomorrow.